What's up, guys? Wolf and Wolfclaw here. All the videos before this were the individual videos, and this is the compilation. Before we start this video, to point out some legal aspects, freedom of speech, which is under the First Amendment, protects you from the government, but not private companies like my community, YouTube, and others. That is where private companies make their own rules and policies that fulfill following the law of the local areas they're publishing themselves in, but also fulfill their own rules, whether stricter than the law or not. Now, I would like to dare mention, and I would like to really make it very clear that when it comes to inappropriate content, how you protect your child, adults are completely obligated to protect their child by watching their internet activity and providing proper parental controls. Failure to do so could mean they're an unfit parent, yet they're obligated to do everything to protect their child and care for their child. Failure to do so is obvious. But in the situation, I would like to point out that I've been targeted by this hate group who is discriminating for me being a furry and hating and harassing for me hosting AI content and inappropriate but not too inappropriate, like sensitive content. And these people are completely at the wrong. I've already pointed out in number 1 video how they were completely inaccurate and they did not keep up with any information provided publicly. And that obviously means that I already won that argument before it even really started. Yet, here we are in this video. So, everything else aside, here's the compilation. What's up, guys? Wolf and Wolfclaw here. We are going to respond to a hater, and we're just going to summarize it. We're not going to go down in detail too much. So, this person said, please make actual good content. This is absurd. I basically said the clear-cut facts. Don't like it, don't watch it. Don't like it, hit don't recommend this channel. They're saying that AI content pointed to 13-year-olds. Please do not post inappropriate content. Now, here's where this gets fun. Alright. I stated some clear facts, mentioned my policy document and the info official sources, and about how there is labels on my community pages, including my YouTube channel pages. I even point out how you can don't recommend the channel again. I even point out, first of all, where are the parents, a controversial statement, nonetheless. Now, I'm going to point out obvious moderation actions I've already done so far. But first off, if you're on Discord, homie, let me tell you this. Since you look like you're one of those street people, alright, listen. Discord is even worse than anything I've ever seen. Trust me. You want to get off Discord. Anyways, a lot of these accounts are likely children. Alright, I can identify some of these are likely children, but it's not easy to identify them. It takes a while. But you can kind of see literally what I mean. Like, let's just look through here real quick. Let's just genuinely look through here and see what we see. Like, you can kind of see where I'm getting at here. That's an obvious child right off the bat. You don't need to do or say much. But it's clear they have a consistency in content. It's all just, well, you know, memes. Alright, they have allies. Alright. LMN members. These children are trying to be rappers, I guess. Or these possible children. And they got targets. People they're targeting. So you got victims. Wow. Yeah, you can see where this is going. Now, obviously, we're going to debunk his claims as of right now, because what is not better than debunking claims? Because obviously, I want to point out my stuff first. Alright, the policy document right here. You can even contact me directly if you ever need to. Get ready for this. Boom. Not supporting children. If you want, you can read it yourself. No tolerance for BS. Read it yourself. No empty conversations about effective policies. You can read all this yourself if you ever want to. Now, about the labels stated. Label. This is how far I'll go to explain this. Label. Label. Yet another 18 plus label. Of course, on the AI, 18 plus label. Gaming, oh, yep. 18 plus label. Now, I would like to show this guy how potent it is. I could say, and I'm not saying it for real, I'm just being pretend here. 21 YouTube settings that fuck small creators, small channels. Maybe I should hit don't recommend if I don't like it. Or not interested. I mean, come on. If I literally don't like something, I can just hit don't recommend channel. Like, it's not that hard. But, yeah. This guy right here, I have just reinforced all my claims that I stated in the 1 hour ago. I have just called him out on his half facts on that one. And even better, I'll help him make it look even more stupid than he already is by going to my analytics. Alright, if we go to age of last 28 days on views, 13 to 17 are people who are not allowed. The fact that they're on here watching my content is against my community's policies. I try, but I can't keep up with all the demand of blocking people, and it's not easy to just block people. You can block them from the comments, but you can't block them from watching, sadly. That's how YouTube works. 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54, 55 to 64, 65 plus are all people who are allowed, and anything over, obviously. But anyone 13 to 17 and under 13 are not allowed. So, to make sense of that, I can't do much, and if I don't have a government ID, I can't verify my age. Despite the fact that I just turned 18 May 11th of 2025, and 2026 I'll be turning 19, I still don't have a government ID, and without it, and I'm not even gonna give it up because YouTube is freaking, I'm not trusting them with that shit. They're crazy. I'm sorry. But yeah, I can see these people are LMN uploads. I can see the consistency of musical rhythm. So, you know what? Maybe I'll diss him. Who knows? I know it's cold for me to do that. It's a child probably, but hey, who said I played by the rules, okay? If this guy wants to talk junk and he's a rapper, I'm gonna teach him the rapper world, okay? I'm gonna teach him the rapper world with my AI rap. Since he doesn't like my AI, it's just gonna be a blow to the face, showing how easy I can really do it. But with that said, peace. Man, this comes more and more relevant each time. Alright, let me explain this in detail, shall we? Where do we start? I scrolled way too far down. Alright, I made a response using a rap diss track I made to my haters, just like that. You can listen to it with the link down below. They posted about my video. I have beef with a music artist, and they're like, holy, this entire video proved nothing. Stop acting like your AI music is godly. Alright. I stated a bunch of facts, calling out the fact that I've dealt with worse people, basically. And with that, I also, in another post, point out my diss track, basically advertising the fact that I made a diss track towards haters, which basically he's in that section, so this is relevant. And I've basically pointed out how my words are subcasual. If you don't know what subcasual means, it's just because it's a term that I made that makes a bit more sense when you understand it. Subcasual, sub means something under or below something, and it's less than something. So casual. I am sub-casual, which means I'm being casual, but inside I just want to pound so bad on this guy. I want to go off, just tell him off in the most cruelest way possible. But I'm keeping myself together because I know how to, stay calm and do my thing. He's not even worth my time anyway. And just to be an asshole, I said sorry but not sorry. Wolfen instead of Reese's. You can see where I'm at with this types of people. It's just funny. What's even funnier is I actually called out the fact that I literally was enjoying the argument. I was genuinely starting to enjoy the argument. And I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying it. But the fact that he does have targets on his channel, just explicitly showing is wild. Dude, who is this man's? Oh, Lord. Actually, even better. Where could I point it out? There was a video. Aha, this is the video description. And it said, warning, this video is supposed to explicitly have crude humor and inappropriate referencing to LGBTQ sexual, 18 plus sexual behavior. My words are a little wild, so if you're watching this, viewer discretion advised. Would like to only point out there's no sexual activity, just references from dark humor. This is another part he completely ignored the fact in the video description. This is how I know he didn't read the description at all, or gather the recent info to understand anything. Now, as you know, there is this video also that he's shown. Now get ready for this. If I go to his channel, click here, I made a response. And as you know, alright, I'm gonna criticize back. Dude, don't pretend this music is godly because Jesus. First 2 minutes in, I'm already hearing screams and sounds of stabs. So yeah, get your explicit content off of YouTube then. The most irrelevant thing I've heard today. Anyways, I genuinely won't be surprised if I get added to this list. And yeah, here's me stating facts. I even called this out, the exact part that needs to be pointed out. Goes to show how far I will do it. Yet, I would like to point out, if you want more relevance, you need to watch number 1 before number 2. Because while this is number 2, it's not fully in. Alrighty, get ready guys. So this person might as well be trying their best to talk very heavy. Basically, if you want to listen to their song, go ahead. It's whack as hell. It's a mix between rap, diss track, and surprisingly jazz. They're trying to mix jazz with diss track. Oh my god. Anyways, here it is. This is their little so-called beautiful shit of theirs. And here's the fun part. I don't care. I just made another rap. And it was kind of just that fast. Okay, I'm like, alright, bet, you want to respond? I can respond back. I said, that's right, haters. Only continue, yet I respond. But don't worry, I'm just playing with my irrelevant haters. I'll get bored of them eventually. But this is too fun. Anyways, here is in the famous meme involving Eminem. Another one. And I went to my rap, both my haters. And this is the rap right here. Haters can't be condoned. But where did this all start? Obviously, here are a few posts regarding them that were featured in part 2 and part 1. Now, this kind of got far back, but you kind of see where this is at. Now, to give far extra detail and accuracy to my claims, yes, there is a part 1 and part 2. You're going to find all the info in part 1, obviously. Anyways, yeah. Subscribe if you end up enjoying this rivalry, because honestly, it's just funny. Holy shit, I'm actually dead laughing right now. So he said to this person, you should stop going against us and go against this channel with AI generated furry content. And this is what I said. Bro is really trying to get his own enemies to turn against me and turn to his side. Actually, this is funny. Now, at this point, I'm to the point where I'm sitting here with a whole plate of thin steaks, with a nice tall glass of water, on my computer, on my phone, laughing my ass off because of this. This is funny. Now, this is my response before I posted that. I said, yo, bro, do me a favor and put me in on your enemies list. Make me your enemy. Just one request. Don't forget the chapter in your life you made me. Tagging him straightforward. And this is what I said, and I quote, that's right. Haters only continue, yet I respond, but don't worry, I'm just playing with my irrelevant haters. I'll get bored of them eventually, but this is too fun. Anyways, here is in the famous meme involving Eminem. Another one. Yeah. I really went there. I genuinely went there. Get ready for this, chat. So, as you know, they mentioned me and put burial of Wolfen. I'm having a day. And you already know about that one from another video, but here's this one. I'm not gonna waste my time showing it, but you can kind of see what I mean. And what's worse, they don't even put descriptions or any context, they just make it. Now, let me point this out. 2 hours ago, 11 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Look at the time gap. Those two were posted the exact same time. Bro produced 2 different songs within the span of, I don't know, not even an hour, probably. And bro has one that was obviously 2 hours ago because this was during the night this started. Now, obviously, where am I getting at? Bro is hating me for AI, but there's a likelihood that this is AI. Now, I would like to mention the vocals sound correct. Like, each song seems accurate to the vocal. Like, each vocal is the same tone and everything when it comes to the identity of the voice. But one thing is for sure, that's not a coincidence that it's close together. So there's a likelihood that this person's either A, using AI, or they're using a high quality editing software that is so good that they're able to mass produce this stuff, or they're using AI that is a high quality version. Yet, whatever it is, it goes to show how determined they are to roast me. Yet, while they're over here making songs thinking they're the next top PUBGer or some BS like that, I'm over here making erroneous, almost funny posts. Oh yeah, I'm asking to be the enemy here. I'm just asking for it. Please, and I mean, please put me on your targets list. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to put me as a target. Anyways, as you can see, I've really stepped the boundary of another one to a definite another one and another one. And this is just a bunch of, responding back and forth. At this point, it's corny and stupid. Yet here I am making a whole series out of this. A whole entire wannabe rap group, wannabe hater, but they're just terrible. They're just irrelevant. Anyways, as you know, I have a lot coming for Christmas, so I hope you enjoy the shitty shit show that I already got myself in. Now, if you would like any more info on what I'm doing, I will let you know if I have any ideas of what I want to do for content, and I will throw them to the side like little whiny babies they are. Anyways, with that said, please look at video number 1 as exact to see all the info, and let me leave you in on a small hint. I may actually be making a full-on video with each and every video of me responding, just for a compilation and the irony of it. Anyways, if this continues, I'm going to only enjoy it more, so let's hope they continue and they don't just stop and get bored of me yet. Get ready, guys. This is the funny thing I've ever done in history. This might as well be relevantly the most best joke in my life. I said, I hope you know of your votes on myself. I dare you to, and while you're at it, you might as well make me one of your enemies. Who should I diss next? I literally voted myself. See, you're talking to a person, myself, who doesn't give a flying fuck who you are, where you come from, and what the fuck you're able to do. As you know, I don't play around, and I would make people look like fools. I dare you to diss me, my guy. I dare you. No, actually, that's not enough. I double dog dare you. I dare you with everything I got. I dare you. Anyways, yeah, bro really thinks he's good because he is literally on a alternate YouTube channel posting Burial of Wolfen and all those other dumb songs that just, let's face it, ain't even in. I mean, I got a list. Here's the order of all that shit. Like, look, I got a big list of people they hate, his allies, LMG members, LMG more members. Like, buddy boy, my guy, bro, come on, be real. Your little class of haters just, it ain't in. I'm sorry, it just ain't in. It ain't in. It ain't that. Alright? Now, I'm gonna tell you a full truth here. I'm gonna show you a full truth. Alright? Get ready for this. Get ready for this. I just gotta scroll to it and find it.
Here's a sign that you are a powerful person. People have to gang up on you. When your battles are you versus a group of people, that means you are the more powerful one. They had to put together a team, summon the League of Haters, do an entire hiring process just to take you on. And it's even better when you're still standing in the end.
Now, let me show you that I am trying to actually keep the drama alive. Alright, look. I know that I'm one to not talk about drama and want to be a part of it, but this time it's an exception. I am genuinely interested in being in this drama. Alright. This is their whole group. They had to make a whole team and send their whole little team after me. They're trying to send their whole little team. This guy won't even dare put me in his targets list. I mean, I am crying for this man's to put me in the targets list. I am literally on my knees begging to be a target. Like, how many times in a few videos I've already stated, I want you to make me your enemy. I dare you. But he just doesn't. I don't know why they won't. See, this is the fun part of it. No, and get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. This is going to be the funniest thing you'll ever see in the history of funny. Alright, if we go to public. Alright. It still shows up and comings. Let's get past that. You got number 1 and number 2. Then you got number 4, which it skips that because on YouTube Shorts, well, yeah, you got number 3 and number 3-1. And the reason it's categorized like that is for best categorization. But you can see how I said response to haters. Alright? Haters can't be condoned. And it's just two different of the same images, but way better regeneration. So you can kind of see where this is going. I'm not even putting most of my resources. I have so much more I could use on this guy. I could just block him if I wanted to. See, when you enjoy something, you don't get rid of it. You just don't. And what's worse, I'm uploading the video, the newest song video, the TikTok that I made, and I'm already making a full-on playlist for this guy. Look at this. As stated, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 3.1, part 4. And who do we know is going to respond next? Probably them. But look, I'm already making this video, so this is part 5 in its own. Now, where did this all start? You can watch the first video, but I'm likely to make a compilation video. But yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit post notifications if you want me to get to 4K. If you want to get rid of them, all you gotta do is hide user from channel on your YouTube channel if you have one. And if you want to get rid of them in your own personal feed, all you have to do is hit don't recommend this channel, something these idiots obviously failed to do. Now, what I'm getting at is the fact that I'm enjoying the argument shows that I've got beyond hating the arguments. It's to the point that it's so normal to me that I enjoy them. I enjoy the drama. And plus, every time they comment, every time they publish a video about me, every mention they make, every tag regarding me, that's going to their channel. And every time they do that, it gets me more views because the algorithm sees other people talking about me. And the algorithm, whether it be negative or positive, will see it as +1 engagement if it's a comment. And other than that, if other people find me on their rap disses and people click my @mention and come to me, then it's a problem because then I get more views. And I get more haters and I block them and the list continues. I just get popular. I literally run my channel off of, 55% haters? The other half real individuals? Come on, be real. See, I make an empire out of nothing and turn it to something. Anyways, subscribe for more. Goodbye. Nah, don't worry, bro. I definitely just hid you from channel. Just a minute ago. Actually, you had full access. I'm pretty sure the system just flagged your content under held for review. But no one really cares about you, man. Even better, how do I get back to... Oh yeah, I can just click one of the videos. Hater. Here, let me streamline that actually. Go here, go here. Watch this. I'm pretty sure I took a few down already. Yeah, hide from channel. You're always going to be hidden from channel 2. Hide this person from channel. And I just sit here and I'm just going to hide y'all from channel. Watch how easy this truly is to get rid of you. Now, obviously, I had enough fun with you today, so I'm gonna give up on dealing with you guys, because why argue? Why bother? I had my fun for today, trust me. Trust me, bro, I had my fun. Actually, keep that guy hidden. I don't know why that. Yep, hidden. It's literally this easy, chat. If I wanted to get rid of him, I would have done it already. And the fact that I am getting rid of him shows that I got bored. Anyways, just in case, I'm not even going to worry about your haters. Even though your haters are probably your allies, I'm not gonna even let them be part of my hellhole. I already dealt with enough of you guys today. It's honestly that easy, I swear. Genuinely that easy. So yeah, bro. Look at this. The fact that they have not put me on their little enemies list is wild. I would like to say that in a few videos I've said you might as well just put me on your targets list. But hey, you guys are the wimps who won't go after me, I guess. I mean, hell, I even voted on my own self. Like, I could genuinely care less. Alright, guys. To start us off, this is what I said, basically pointing out the obvious facts in the room. Under my opinion and under my facts, I pointed it out. Now, if we go to Rich Bacon, which is another participant of the hate group, and they're trying to be all tough. Now, they said this dumbass at Wolfen_craft is so corny, like a furry in 2025 is insane, and this weirdo hid me from his channel, so corny. Actually, no. He was not hidden from channel. The likelihood is your content that you were putting in the comment section was just fucking that bad that the system said hide from channel. Because I've made a very intensely modified block list before I even dealt with you that will hide any bad activity from channel. Now, all of this content I published on the post feed, I'm going to delete the content. Why, you may ask? Well, if you realize that this right here will hold all the content, all the information, including number 1, which would start everything off. Most popular, I need most newest. Thank you. Number 1 holds all the info, etc. And basically, all these videos have already displayed these posts. So by deleting the clutter of the posts that I obviously don't need in my life, it will delete a lot of problems of cleanup later, and I will still be able to show the posts without them being up. Because let's face it, I don't need it. Yet, I would like to announce that, let's see, number 6, I did, and I am going to confirm it, that I blocked every one of them. All the channels on the main channel called MNLH Uploads. So yeah. Welcome to my Hall of Fame of haters that thought they could ruin me or piss me off. If anything, you gave me entertainment for a whole day, approximately under a whole day. You just gave me free, unpaid entertainment. And the funny part is I enjoyed every moment of it. So much so that I might actually do it again. I might actually argue with my haters more often. Yet why am I here arguing with idiots when I could just ignore you? I'm obviously going to keep the funny ones. Now, I would like to mention again, this is when MNLH Uploads decided to harass me in the comment section of an up-and-coming. And this is basically me explaining, like, basically tagging the most relevant thing in the description. This was a clip from a bigger video, which both will premiere on Christmas, and basically I point out very clearly the warning: explicit crude humor and inappropriate referencing. Referencing meaning verbal explanation, like verbal wording of something inappropriate, but not visual at all. And what's even funnier is, while yes, I may be deleting the post directly, it doesn't mean it's just disappearing. Because it's still in the post section. Oh yeah, my valid crash out moment. Now, what I would like to do, and would like to ever so importantly point out, that this information of content categorization, 1 out of 6, first season, you know why I'm saying season, is because I'm going to be publishing any dramas of this group in here. Like, I'm genuinely going to react to the dramas they cause. Now, enemies of this playlist. Basically, anyone of this group that responds to me, or I see starting directly with me, I will count as interaction, and boom, paste their @ mention in there despite it not being clickable. You can still search it up by visual reference. So yeah, I'm not playing around. I'm being very serious now. Anyways, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit post notifications. This has been number 7. And that means after number 7, I will also have a full-on video of each and every one of these videos as a quick recap of all of them, just in one big video. Just gonna compilation all of them just for the asshole move of it. Because, hey, you got this many videos, you might as well make one video out of it just because. I mean, I have the time. I have the time, I have the patience. Anyways, yeah, guys, subscribe if you guys like the fact that I respond to these haters, and I actually do enjoy it. Make sure to like and subscribe and tell me if you want me to respond to any of their other drama. For now, I'm just going to ignore them.